Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Barcelona Career Mode series. Thank you guys so much for your support on this series so far, and in today's episode we will be having yet again 4 games. I did ask you guys in the previous episode, do you want 3 or 4 games, and you guys came and said you guys want 4 games each episode. So to start off today's episode, we got a game against Deportivo. We have our 3rd Champions League group stage game against Bayer Leverkusen, a massive game against Valencia in the league, and we will be ending off the episode with a cup game, Copa de España game against Villarreal. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating on today's episode, that will be greatly appreciated. Drop a comment and make sure you also subscribe if you are new to the channel, because later on today we will have episode 11 of the journey. But let's head into the first game of today's episode against Deportivo. Before we head into the first game of today's episode against Deportivo, I just want to do a quick training session here with Dybala, Sergio Roberto, Umtiti, Bellerin and Digne. Let's simulate this training session and see how they go. Training has been simulated. Dybala picks up a D, Roberto with a C, so is Umtiti, Bellerin and Digne. So a decent training session there, C's and 1 D for Dybala. The first game of today's episode is against Deportivo. Let's hope that we can pick up a win here against Deportivo in the league. We're currently sitting undefeated in the league and we are yet to concede a goal. You can see we're sitting in first, played 7 games, we've won 5 and drawn 2, and we're facing last to our Deportivo as they've picked up 4 draws from their first 6 games, yet to pick up a win. So heading into this game, it's first versus last, and I've made a few changes to the lineup. As you can see, Shorty there, this time in a jacket because we're playing in the rainy conditions. This is my Barcelona side. Sillerson will be starting in goals. He'll be making a start for the game against Deportivo. We have Sergio Roberto, Umtiti, Boateng and Digne at the back. Rafinha, Sergio Busquets and Rakitic in the midfield with Messi, Dybala and DIMITRI PAYET as the 3 attackers for this game. I've gone with a bit of a weaker side. There's a few changes you guys could probably notice, the likes of Payet, Dybala. Obviously Dybala's been playing well this season, but I've made a few changes to the lineup because we have that midweek Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen, and Bayer Leverkusen are a great side, so we need to make sure that when we head into the game we have our big name players. Deportivo, they're starting a 4-4-2 formation with 2 wingers, but let's head into this game. It's first versus 20th, who are sitting in last, and let's start off today's episode with a big win. Looks to cut inside, does well, plays it to Dybala, and Dybala gets taken down inside the penalty area, and in our first attack of the game, in the 5th minute, we have a penalty. And a great way to start off this game against Deportivo. The ball got played to Dybala, he gets taken out, and that is a penalty. So here we go, Messi is going to step up and take it. I'm not too good from the penalty spot here in FIFA 17. Messi's going to step up. And Messi misses it. Here goes Payet. Still going DIMITRI PAYET. Great run from him. Messi, back post. Good save from the goalkeeper. Rakitic. Dybala with a good touch. Here goes Paulo Dybala with the cross. The header from DIMITRI PAYET. And finally, guys, we've taken the lead here in the 78th minute, and this would have been really embarrassing if I did not pick up a goal, or at least pick up a win in this game. Anything but a win would have been embarrassing, but you can see the cross came in, DIMITRI PAYET with the header, and we take the lead finally against Deportivo. It's 1-0. Down the wing here, Deportivo. Couple minutes to go in this game. The header is going to be a good save from Sillerson. And we're just going to clear it out, Rafinha to Payet. And that is how the game is going to end, in a 1-0 win against Deportivo. A very disappointing game, a very bad game from myself and from my team, but at least we picked up the win. Could you imagine if we drew or lost to last, who obviously are Deportivo? Thankfully, DIMITRI PAYET with the header, and the new signing here at Barcelona comes up with the goods, gets the goal, and helps us pick up the 1-0 win. Okay guys, so you can see on your screens right now that we have an email from the board. Hi Shorty, just wanted to thank you for helping the club reach one of its brand exposure goals that we set out to accomplish this season. We wanted to earn at least £170 million from shirt sales this season, and we couldn't have done it without you. Keep up the good work, the board of directors. So it looks like we have already completed our brand exposure goal. You can see right there, short-term goal. We've already completed it, already. Which is good to see. We've already completed one of our objectives. So we're going to have another training session here with these 5 players. Let's simulate it. And from that training session, we get 3 C's, a D from Umtiti, and a B for Digne. But you can see Bellerin has gone up to an 80 overall. Hector Bellerin is developing very well in this series. He goes up to an 80 overall, Umtiti an 83, Sergio Berto 80 rated, and Dybala has stayed at an 85 rated. So we have a huge email here from the Argentina board. They want me to manage Argentina. I did do an international management during FIFA 16. I was the manager of Barcelona and I was the international manager of Argentina. Would you guys like to see that again? Us Shorty managing Barcelona and also managing the Argentina national team. Should I accept it? Let me know down below in the comment section. The next game of today's episode is a Champions League game against Bayer Leverkusen. So you guys can see for yourself, Bayer Leverkusen played 2, won 2, they're on 6 points. We're in second, played 2, drawn 1, and won 1. We're on 4 points. So we're 2 points behind them. We win this game, we jump up into first. And this is my Barcelona side. Tesigan starting goals. Bellerin, Piqué, Mascherano and Digne at the back. Sergio Busquets, Andre Gomez and Iniesta in the midfield. With the front three of Neymar, Suarez and Messi for this game. We're starting a really attacking side for this game. Back in the 4-3-3 formation. And this is the Bayer Leverkusen side. They're starting Leno in goals, a goalkeeper that has loads of potential. Bellarabi will be starting on the wings. Bender in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Ball gets played inside, Piqué wins it but then loses it, and Sergio Busquets just gets there. But we cannot control the game, we cannot control the ball. Every time we win the ball, we're giving it straight back to Bayer Leverkusen. Ball gets played through, Crossy's going to come in, and it's just been all Leverkusen in the first 20 minutes in this game. The shot is saved from ter Stegen. Yet again, we just clear it out. Bayer Leverkusen on the attack. They play the ball through Bellarabi. And it just goes wide of the goal. We are struggling in this game, guys. We can barely get on an attack without Bayer Leverkusen winning it off us. Andre Gomez plays it wide. Messi now. Can he spark some magic here for our team? He plays it inside. Andre Gomez with the shot. Good save. Suarez. Andre Gomez with the header. And there it is. It's taken us really only one opportunity on goal to find ourselves 1-0 in the lead. And Andre Gomez picks up the goal. It's Barcelona 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0 on really our first attack of the game. We only needed one attack and it's 1-0. Digne plays it inside to Suarez. Luis Suarez with the shot. He's actually going to hit the crossbar. Luis Suarez almost scoring an outstanding goal. Sergio Busquets. We're into stoppage time here. Sergio Busquets over top ball. Neymar with the chip. And it's just over the goal. And that is how the game is going to end. The game is going to end in a 1-0 victory against Bayer Leverkusen. What a win that was. Andre Gomez coming up big in the second half. But to be honest, until we scored that goal, it was all Bayer Leverkusen. After we scored that goal, we were going on so many attacks. And it's good to see once we picked up that goal, Bayer Leverkusen just were not going on the attack. It was just us building on momentum, building on top of the momentum that we already had from picking up that goal. It's a 1-0 win against Bayer Leverkusen as we head into the third game of today's episode. The games don't get any easier. We have a game against Valencia in the next game of today's episode. After a 1-0 win against Bayer Leverkusen, a 1-0 win earlier on in today's episode, this La Liga game against Valencia is yet again a must-win game. We're still sitting first at the top of the table, undefeated, which is the way that we want to keep it. Valencia are obviously a difficult side here in the La Liga. There's Nani. He'll be starting the game. Obviously, the Portuguese man has signed for Valencia. This is the Valencia lineup. Nani, Perez, Suarez, Jose Gaya, a very dangerous left back, and he is young. A 4-3-3 formation, Diego Alves in goals, and that is the Valencia side. My Barcelona side is a side similar to the previous game in the Champions League. Suarez, Messi, Neymar, Rafinha, Sergio Busquets, and Ivan Rakitic in the midfield. Sergio Roberto, Boateng, Umtiti, Bellerin, and Ter Stegen in goals. Messi with the shot, and that's a good save from Diego Alves. Plays it through. Sergio Roberto has to go on his right foot here. Plays it back outside to Rafinha, who unloads a shot. That's an easy save from Diego Alves because of the huge deflection. Perez, Nani, Boateng. Bit of a mix-up there. And Valencia score. And you can see the mix-up between, I think it was Boateng and Bellerin. I think Boateng went to clear the ball, and it sort of, his pass went into Bellerin. And because of that, Valencia take a 1-0 advantage, and that is the first goal that we have conceded this whole season. It's taken us 8 league games to concede our first goal. And it was a bit of a mix-up too. So Valencia take the lead 1-0. And now we're on the attack. Rafinha with a great ball to Messi. Go on, Messi. Shoots. And it goes wide. And that is going to be a corner. And that is how the game is going to end. It is going to end Valencia 1, Barcelona 0. We have suffered our first defeat for this league season. Very disappointing there. Valencia defeat us 1-0. We didn't really have too many chances on goal. Valencia do deserve the win. Take nothing against them. But it is a loss, and we do have to hit back in the next game of today's episode. That is going to be a League Cup game. So let's take a look at the match facts after that game. Valencia had one shot. Not even on target. They picked up a goal. Us, Barcelona, we had 6 shots. 3 on target, but we had 56% of the possession. We controlled the game, but just could not find that goal to make it 1-1. We will be having a training session before we do have the final game of today's episode. Same players. In the next episode, I will be changing up the training. I know you guys wanted me to change up the training in the next episode. Digne has gone up quite a bit. You can see they're almost at 80 rated. The final game of today's episode is a Copa de España game against Villarreal. Let's head into it. Obviously, Villarreal, another La Liga side. I've made loads of changes to the lineup, and let's take a look at the lineup for this game. This is my Barcelona side. Ter Stegen. Hernandez will be starting as the right back, the young centre back. He can also play as a right back. Piqué, Mascherano and Digne. Iniesta, Gomez and Rakitic in midfield with Denis Suarez, Dybala and Dimitri Payet as the 3 attackers for my side. This is how the Villarreal side is going to look. You can see their side from this game. They're actually starting Soldado on the substitutes. They're starting Pato as a striker. They are starting Junior Dos Santos as a right winger. I think he was a former Barcelona man, Dos Santos. You guys can correct me if I am wrong. They're starting a 4-4-2 formation, and let's jump into it. Dimitri Payet cuts it inside, plays it to Ivan Rakitic, who takes the shot. Rakitic with the shot. A good save there from the goalkeeper. And Digne is going to give away a free kick. And during pre-season, we actually conceded from this exact free kick. So if it happens again, Pato, cross, header, and this time it's saved. Hernandez to Dimitri Payet. Oh, Dimitri Payet. Look at him. Dimitri Payet. And he's gone all the way. And Dimitri Payet picks up another goal in today's episode. Pushing maybe into a starting 11 position. Because Neymar and Messi's played alright. But Neymar hasn't really done too well so far this season. And Dimitri Payet, every time I start him, he picks up a goal. We lead Villarreal 1-0. A Gaspar down the wing. Piqué is back there. What is Piqué doing? He gave the ball straight to Cherichev. And the former Real Madrid man just puts it wide. Not really just puts it wide, but he puts it wide. But look at that from Piqué. That is, he actually did just put it wide, but you can see Piqué there yet again, a bit of a miscommunication with the goalkeeper, and it almost leads Villarreal to making it 1-1. They cut it inside, cross is going to come in, Iniesta is back there for the header. You don't really want Iniesta being the last line of defence with the header. Oh, Dybala's going to win it. Paulo Dybala. Dybala, and he scores. It's 2-0 in the 59th minute. Dybala picks up a goal for himself. What a tackle there from Dybala to win it off the defender. It's 2-0, and surely we're going through into the next round of the Copa de España. A great finish there from Paulo Dybala. DIMITRI PAYET with the cross. Ball's going to fall out to Denis Suarez, who takes one touch and plays it to Andres Iniesta, who goes for a shot. The ball's going to fall. Denis Suarez with the shot. Deflection. And that's an incredible diving save there from the goalkeeper. And I think Piqué was offside, who was the player who did get the deflection. So this game is going to remain at 2-0. And that is how the game is going to end. It is going to end in a 2-0 victory to ourselves. We defeat Villarreal 2-0 in a great way to end off today's episode. After a disappointing 1-0 loss in the previous game against Valencia, my reserve players, my substitute players, the likes of Dybala, Payet comes up with the goods yet again, Denis Suarez, they just played very well in this game. And DIMITRI PAYET, yet again, when I do start him, he picks up a goal. Maybe is he pushing for a starting 11 spot. And I'll be also using the 4-4-2 formation in the next episode to fit in Dybala. We need to do the combination of Dybala and Luis Suarez. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you all on my next video. See you all later.